Happy Saturday to you. My name is Coach Mel. I am your 54-year-old chubby Italian best friend, and third time's a charm, maybe. We shall see. Krista is my assistant, and she is helping me get everybody over here. We were supposed to be live tonight on a different channel, but for some reason, keep getting disconnected. So, hi Candy, hope you're feeling better, my love. We are getting ready to make the most amazing, phenomenal, best tasting dessert you've ever had in your life. One of the things that I think in the last 2 years I have found is I am getting tired of puddings and that kind of texture stuff. And so I thought, how can we add texture to just pudding? How can we add texture to, and Candy, would you do me a favor, please, and share this to our, Biggest Loser chat if you get a second. What's up, Patricia? If you guys can share this to Facebook, I guess into the Facebook group now, the big group, because we're here, so might as well if anybody wants to join us. But anyway, as I was saying, is one of the things I've been trying to figure out is how can I introduce crunch into into the stuff, because like, for example, we've got this amazing fluff that we eat quite often. Of course, you can have it with apples and stuff, but how do we introduce into our daily life that crunch back in? And I miss the crunch. So without further ado, of course, you know, just like any cook or chef, I made you one to see. This is how she's gonna look when we're done. I actually made a parfait. So let's start out before we get really jumping into this, as Krista and those of you who are rallying the troops for me, if you can share this to Facebook, if you can share this to the groups and anybody that you know that might be interested. This is an open live now. So anyway, as I was saying, one of the things in a high protein diet is monotony. Let me see. Hey. Hi, Kamal. How are you, love? Hi, Kamal. Anyway, and let me say hi to everybody in the room. Hi, Candy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Allison. Hi, Krista. Anybody else in here, you're welcome. Much love. So tonight we're getting ready, like I said, on this lifestyle change that we have all made with the 6 steps. As we're making these changes, we want to find out ways that we can introduce some crunch into our protein. So tonight we are going to make the classic, well, not classic, it's like viral. It is a Dubai chocolate bar, and I made it into a high protein pudding. There is little to no sugar in here. It's got amazing crunch in it, and it will satisfy your sweet tooth on levels you never thought about. So, hi Lynn, how are you? How are you? So let's go ahead and let's get started. So what you're gonna need are some really simple ingredients. Normally in this, the Dubai chocolate, there is this fancy little, it's like a whole wheat that you can get. And it is, what is the name, Krista? How do you pronounce it? The stuff that goes in the middle, kanef. And it's called it's like a crunchy, as it was explained to me by a friend of mine. She said you can get it really thin and then it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. But the beautiful part is today we are gonna actually use phyllo dough. You know, phyllo doughs and baklava. You can pretty much get it in any store. And as I was sharing with people earlier, one little fun fact about phyllo dough, I bet a lot of you do not know, is phyllo dough actually has protein in it. So when you're looking at calorie wise, you're looking at about like a little over 100 calories per serving. but it's got 5 grams of protein. So technically it's actually like really good and healthy for you. So we're going to use this as our crunch base. If you want to be fancy, you can go to your local store if you can find the knuff. That's kind of your choice. And then tonight, because I started to make it and I didn't feel like it had enough flavor to it, so I did go out and grab some pistachio nut butter and some tahini. Now, people are probably like, what the heck is this stuff if you've never used it? Pistachio butter is just that. It's like peanut butter, but with pistachios. Super healthy, full of, let's see how much we got in here. How much protein? So we've got calorie-wise, 20 grams of calories and 3 grams of protein. So there's more protein than calories, and we love that, right? For us and for our bodies. Also super healthy. But what gives it this sweet kick in the original Dubai bar, and by the way, can you shout out where you're from down there, if you don't mind? Where's everybody from? Where are you signing in from? Even if you think I know, maybe everybody else doesn't know. Tahini. So this stuff is actually amazing. I didn't know how much I would love it. Wisconsin is in the house. We got Connecticut and we got Texas. This is a sesame seed. Now, I know you're like, what? It's sesame seeds, and it is got one ingredient. It's literally sesame seeds processed. Now, when you go on the back, like it's 210 calories, it's got 8 grams of protein, but it gives this pistachio butter like another level. What's up, Massachusetts? Like it's another level. Like it gives it like this kind of sweetness that I can't even really explain to you. So I actually took that together, combined it, and put it in the phyllo dough. And I'm going to show you that in a minute, how I did that. And I made that as a crunch in the middle. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need is 1 protein shake. Super simple. Vanilla. If you don't have a protein shake, you can always, where do you find it in the store? So if we're talking protein, let me go back really quick. This is actually Walmart's version. That's their new brand. You can get it over in the peanut butter section. So you can get, it can be a little pricey. Now, let me warn you, pistachio nut butter can get up to like $25 a jar. This is only $3.97. It's Walmart's version. You can actually have it delivered too. And then the tahini is over in the international aisle, you know, the aisle where it's got all the stuff over there. I believe it's traditionally over like by the Mediterranean foods is where you can find it in the store. Also in Walmart, I think $2.97. It's really not that expensive. And it gives it this like, I don't know, you use it in hummus and stuff. I don't know, I just like the flavor it gives things. And it makes it really sweet. And the traditional Dubai chocolate bar has that in it. So what you're gonna need is a protein shake, right? You don't have a protein shake, when in doubt, Fairlife it out. You're going for maximum protein, right? And sugar-free. Next thing you're gonna need to grab is some chocolate chips. This, again, Walmart's version. I am sponsored by Walmart, but I haven't done anything with them in a really long time. But there's no sugar added. These are like sugar-free. These are like the knockoff version of Lily's chips. That's all these are, knockoff Lily's chips. And by the way, if anybody sees it in your heart, can you please share this live to your Facebook or to, you know, any of your social media? I would greatly appreciate it. So anyway, as I was saying, sugar-free chocolate, this is about $4 cheaper a bag. So yeah, this is the one I use right now. I love it. And then we need some sugar-free pistachio Jello pudding. Super simple, right? Can't beat that. And then last but certainly not least is sugar-free Cool Whip. Which, fun fact, I just found this out. Like, I thought, like, remember, am I the only one who thought when you open Cool Whip from the freezer, you have to use it like within a day. I thought so, but apparently you have 2 weeks from the day of open to keep it in your fridge. So no excuse. So we're actually going to use half of this container. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put the dessert right back in this container to save the earth, to save like containers. So let's go ahead and get started. And what we're going to do is we are going to start with super simple. You grab yourself a bowl, obviously, right? You got a bowl. Got you a bowl. And in that bowl, you're going to put, I think I can tip you all over so you can watch. Hold on. I got a new camera. I mean, a new stand. I think I'm fancy now. Let me show you all something really quick before we get started. You see in here how that looks? I want y'all to really see it. So pistachio with a little bit of the Knuff crunch in it. The middle part is the one I made with the tahini and the actual pistachio butter. And then as you can see, I did a milk chocolate topping or a ganache. It's not too hard. Topping. You can also just do like plain chocolate chips. It's kind of a preference thing, but I like a little bit of a softer item. So let's see if I can get y'all more in the bowl here with me, and I'll just kind of work right up here. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful. So I can talk to you like this and we can cook together. All right, so first thing, protein shake, right? God, this is a lot nicer. Can I say why the fuck didn't I do this 2 years ago? Am I allowed to say fuck? Sorry. F word. Not in the Bible. I'm a Christian. All right, here we go. Are y'all alive down there? Hello? Oh, thank you, Candy. Throw in a 6-step method. Throw in a hashtag Coach Melly Mel. Mwah. Love y'all. Here, watch this. Let's do the protein shake. I gotta see if y'all are alive down there. I need someone to talk. Can I get a witness? Is anybody awake? All right, 1 protein shake. 30 grams of protein. Do not message me later and say, hey Mel, I can't get my protein in. I'm showing you how you can get your protein in. Hold on, here we go. 1 little container of the Jello pudding, okay? Little Jello pudding. Let's see, what did someone say in here? Hey. Hi, Irene. Say hi to people when they come in. That would give us something to talk about. All right. Irene, we're making the sugar-free Dubai chocolate bar dessert to have at our house. I bet your kids are going to love this. And the grandbabies. Okay, so pistachio pudding. Open her up. Here we go. Pistachio. And again, if you don't like pistachio, guess what you could do? You could make chocolate. You could make chocolate. If you like white chocolate, you can get the sugar-free white chocolate pudding, and you can do that too. Think outside the box. And like I just told you, phyllo dough has protein in it. So it's a win-win for everybody. And you get the crunch. All right, let's get her mixed up. I am refusing with a lot of levels. Let me put you up here while I'm mixing. I refuse to go ahead and get me my blender going. So we're just gonna mix it like this. I've been mixing like this with a whisk for my entire life. So we're gonna whisk that together really quick. And then what you wanna do after you whisk this together is you're just gonna set it on the counter and you're gonna let it get all congealy. Okay, we're letting it get all congealy. Now let me ask a question. On majority rules, who likes pistachio? Raise your hand if you like pistachio. If you're going to do pistachio, put a green heart in the room. If you're going to do white chocolate, put a white heart in the room. And if you're gonna do chocolate, put a brown heart in the room. I'm just curious. I'm actually probably gonna try all of them myself now. Because you know what? I just thought of that. I was just thinking about it. I was like, why couldn't you do it in other flavors? You really could. You don't have to do it in pistachio, even though pistachio is phenomenal. You could do almond butter. You could do cashew butter. You could do peanut butter. And you could make a peanut butter crunch. What the hell? Where does it? Krista, I just came up with a peanut butter crunch dessert. Peanut butter instead of the pistachio. What? See what I'm saying? You gotta think outside the box, ladies. Think outside the box. Okay. So now let me grab out of here. This is my phyllo dough. You see my phyllo dough? My phyllo dough. So what we are going to do is we want to cut our phyllo dough as thin as possible, okay? Because here's the thing. So if you leave your sheets out, which I did, just to kind of show you something. If you leave your sheets out, they get, watch, see? Like they're like paper. They're crumbly. See how they're all crumbly? Okay, but we want to chop it up into little tiny thin pieces because we're about to make like a crunch. The best part about this dessert is when this has been sitting for like 4.5, 5 hours, right? Waiting for us. It doesn't lose its crunch. It's like, what? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some olive oil and we're gonna put it in a pan and we're gonna actually brown this up and make it all crunchy and good. Because that's the whole point, right? Is adding the crunch without adding the calories, and it's adding something good. So let me go ahead and grab, where am I gonna go here? Let me rinse this out really quick because I already made that earlier and I don't want it corrupted by the other one that we just used. So I went to Costco, and Costco has this amazing, if you don't use it, I suggest you go get it. It is one of the best olive oils I've literally ever cooked with, and it's in a really cute container. So I'm gonna put some olive oil like this. Olive oil. You can use butter if you have butter. I'm trying to be conscious of the things I eat moving into 2025. So versus butter, I'm just using olive oil, and it just seems to marry really well with the whatchamacallit. I can't think of the word. What's the word? With the phyllo dough. That's what it's called. All right. So let's chop up the phyllo dough, and then I'm going to carry you across. Hopefully you can reach with me. This is all new. Like, this is all experimental. So one day I'll be fancy and have a camera crew, and then my camera crew can worry about this kind of crap. But for right now, I am my camera crew. So look what happened to our pudding. It's solid. That's what we want. Solid as a rock. Can someone dance with me? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I was dancing. Y'all are asleep out there on a Sunday, which I don't believe. I believe y'all are over there having like a party or something, and everybody's doing their thing. All right, so let's get started here. Again, I already said that. Let's get started. Let's move on to this portion of it. So your phyllo dough comes like this. Phyllo dough is like 100 sheets. I just cut off a little chunk. So let me show you what I do. So I cut off like this little ching here, this little thing. This is what I'm about to cut off here. As big a piece as you want. Okay, you want to cut it thin. And you're going to take it, and you see there's like 955,000 little pieces of it right there. See that? And you want to keep it frozen until you do it. Otherwise, what will happen is they will stick together. Not in a good way. Not the way you want them to stick together. They'll stick together in like a weird, I don't want you to stick together like that kind of way. Whatever that means. All right, so hold on. Let me get this all chopped up. I gotta chop up the other one. It's a texture thing for me. I have to have little chunks, little pieces. Some things I like big, other things I like little. I digress. Can I say I'm an old lady in menopause? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right. Almost there. Tiny little pieces. Probably could be doing it tinier. But you know what? Maybe in the future, I'll just have all this done like a normal person on a cooking show. And then y'all won't. What's everybody doing tonight? What y'all getting into? Next week, we're going to have bestie game night. So if you're available next Sunday night in the early evening, I think we're going to do it early evening. When's the Super Bowl? Is that coming up soon? When? Oh, so we won't do it next week because it's the Super Bowl. Who's in the Super Bowl? Who's in the Super Bowl? Does anybody know who the hell's in the Super Bowl? I don't even know who the hell's in the Super Bowl. What the hell? All right, so let's get that unit going. Here we go. Front, not rear. Let's go over here. Y'all know what I made today? White chicken chili.
Oh, it's not next Sunday, it's the Sunday after.
Oh, so we will next Sunday have bestie game night. It's the week after. I made white chicken chili. What's that? You say it's fucking phenomenal. And it's got a ton of protein in it. But I took it to another level. I added protein noodles to it. So it's more like a chicken goulash chili, if you can imagine. If you can. Let me see. Who the hell's that? What are y'all laughing about? I started singing the same song. Oh yeah, see, great minds think alike. Is it determined yet? There's a game, still a game tonight. Okay, there's a game tonight, Krista. Stop assuming you know things. All right, so I'm gonna bring you over here to the. Now we're gonna walk over here together. Can you come for bestie? Bestie, I know you've been drinking, but come on over here, Amy. I'm taking Amy with me. It's Sunday. Amy's probably had a couple Pabst Blue Ribbons, maybe. Come on over here. It's okay. You can come closer. Come on, ladies. Everybody come. Everybody come. It's okay. No one's gonna bite you. Come on. Does that work right there? Can you see? All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. All right. There we are. Look at that. We're here together. I don't even have to hold you up. Y'all want to see my protein? Oh, look at that white chicken chili. And it's already got the noodles in it. So it is full of protein. Look at that. You can eat on that all night long. All night long. All night long. All night. All night. All night long. All night. All night. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, then you're probably young and need some help. But anyway. All right, let's go. Can I get a like up there? Everybody, there's 9 people and I only got 1 like. Why do I only got 5 likes? Can a lady get some likes? Okay, here we go. Let me get a stirrer. We gotta have a stirrer, okay? Now watch. This is important, okay? How you sprinkle it in. You see what's happening in the pan? It's soaking it up. And you want to do this in little batches, okay? You don't want to go quickly. You want to take your time, okay? And this is what we're going to start doing. Now listen, please don't write to me and be like, how much oil did you use? Hey Mel, what's the exact measurements? I don't, come on over here closer. You can come closer. I don't bite, look at. I don't know, you know? That's a you know how to cook, you know, you are an adult, and I know that, and you know that. And why did my light just turn out? Like there's ghosts in here. I am determined to believe this. All right, so watch. Another reason why I love this freaking crap. So moved it to the side, crank up my heat, grab my EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, super sizzle. Love it. Okay. God, I love this fucking shit. Cannot say enough good stuff about it. I don't know if I'm shopping at Costco anymore. I don't know if that's one of the places we're boycotting, but I will never shop at Target again, that much. But I digress. Nothing political tonight. Not trying to piss anybody off in here. We're just a bunch of friends making a Dubai chocolate bar. Even though they would probably deport them now, that's not the point. I'm not going to talk like that, Melissa. Stay focused. All right, so here we go. See how it's getting nice and brown? See the brown? Hold on. Let me see the brown. Come here, little brown. Little brown. Can you see? You see the brown? Can you see the brown? Okay, good. Good, beautiful. All right, so let's get her done here. We are making our Dubai. Now that you're closer, do you want to see the soup? Soup. Do you love my pan? I love my pan. Does anybody love my pan? I got that from the girls. Actually from Kiki. Kiki gets credit for that. Krista gets credit for my pens and my great lipstick, and Caitlin gets credit for my sweatshirts. Like, everybody gets credit for everything. But anyway, you want to make sure it's like coconut. It needs to be crunchy. The drier it is, the better it is. Okay? The drier it is, the better it is. Can I say that again for the people in the back? The drier, the better. Again, please feel free to share this live to your Facebook and tag me in it so it will go on my Facebook. All right. And if you're in here and you have not bought the book, please go to CoachMellyMel.com. Krista, can you put that up in chat, please?
What? I didn't hear you.
CoachMellyMel.com with the code 2525 so people can get the percentage off. We're almost there, ladies. See how beautiful it's turning? Ooh, that pan is hot. Let's turn that heat down a little bit. That's exactly what you want. There is no such thing as over, well, I guess there would be over brown, but you want it cooked. The more cooked it is, the crunchier it will stay in your pudding mixture. And that is the point of what we are doing tonight, okay? That is the whole entire purposely point of it, okay? Are we done? Are we there? Are we there yet? We are so close to there, it is ridiculous. All right. So this is going to continue to cook for a second. I'm going to grab a container. We're going to put this into the container. I feel very, you hear it? Hold on. Can you hear it? Yes. It is nice and sizzling. It is cooked. Some of it is a little bit darker brown than the other, but you want all that little chunky chunks in there. Again, remember, you do not have to do pistachio. There are other flavors you can do. You can just do peanut butter. If you want to do it tonight, well, you probably don't have phyllo dough sitting at your house. Listen. Okay. So we're going to set that aside. And we need to let that cool. Okay? So we are, thank you, Trish. You make a really great Vanna White. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all right there. Yes, my Christmas tree and stuff is still up. This is what I call, and I'm gonna do a TikTok about it because people are giving me hell because my Christmas tree's up. Not publicly, but like they'll message me and be like, Mal, take your Christmas tree down. My Christmas tree being up is part of recovering from domestic violence. If you're a victim of DV, you know, Purple Heart in the room. I got my tattoo right here. Tattoo. I'm a survivor. And both of my ex-husbands, yes, I've had two. Both of them, one of their thing was it had to be down. I think it was like a power control thing. The Christmas tree had to be down the day after Christmas. There was no negotiation. And I would spend like weeks getting the house decorated, and I was only allowed to decorate after Thanksgiving, which I get their tradition. I get some people live by that, but fuck that shit. I'm a grown-ass woman, and no one's going to tell me in my house when I have to take my Christmas tree down. So therefore, my Christmas tree is still up. So for me, it's like a recovery empowerment thing, if that makes sense. So, all right, thank you for that. So here is this, my sister Lynn. And as you see, your pistachio pudding has set up really nice. Allison, are you out there? I haven't heard from Allison in a minute. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to, I'm not trying to over mess this up, because we're gonna put it right back in here. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to fold this into, I'm going to put you guys back over here, okay? My ask is that you're talking in the chat and, you know, chitting it up, so they'll share this a little bit maybe. Okay, let's go down like this. Are we in? Are we in the bowl? Is the bowl in sight? Yep, we're in sight. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the whipped cream. I'm not going to add all of this because I honestly feel like it was too much earlier. That was just my thought and opinion. Again, you'll play with this, and what a great snack to eat at night right before you go to bed. High protein, tastes amazing. Don't have to mess up other containers. Now this is crazy how this folds in. I thought it would just kind of fold in, but because it's a protein shake, it's just really not doing that like the way I wanted it to earlier. So I ended up whipping it in, which I might end up having to do again, and I think I am. So I do not like the texture. I'm a texture girly. If you guys are texture girlies, then you know what I mean. Have to have it like consistently throughout. Okay, now what I did earlier, let me share with you what I did earlier. What my idea originally was okay, now we've got this all together, because in the original chocolate bar, that's what this is. You take the let me talk here for a second. You take this and this, and you mix it together in pretty much even parts with this. Okay, that's how they make the Dubai chocolate bar. But what I was going to do, because this is already pistachio, is I was like, oh, okay, Mel, you can just add the crunchies directly in, which you can. And I want you to do that with like about half of it, okay? But then I went in for the taste test, okay? We all know any good cook, any self-respecting cook is going to do the taste test. So I went in for the taste test, and I was like, let's see my dessert so I can do this. Great crunch, no flavor. Can't have that. So I decided to do a meld to it. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to take half. You take this to work tomorrow. Watch how this works. Half of your batter, half of your pudding mixture, okay? I'm going to make it like that. Beautiful. Half. All right, nice. You can carry this to work with you tomorrow. You can eat it tonight, whatever you want to do. Because you've already used half of the whipped cream anyway. All right. But then what you're going to do, again, I'm not shipping cakes. This is just me cooking here at my house. Someone let the people in the... Did someone let the people know in the VIP room that we're here? Thank you. All right, so as you see, there we go. Could just say F it, that's it, put chocolate on top of it. But we're not F it kind of people. We're next level kind of people. So, ooh, do you see what that is over there? Let me show you really quick. I found this at Costco. It's called Raspberry Smash. It's a superfood. Now, one would look at this and be like, Mel, you're on a lifestyle change. What are you doing eating raspberry jelly? Psst, let me tell you the secret. All that is in this bottle right here. And do y'all like, are you guys raspberry people or strawberry people? Well, if you like raspberries, it's raspberries, chia seeds, dates, and lemon. And that's it. There's no sweetener, there's no monk fruit, there's no stevia, there's no nothing. It's just life, like literally life. And when I tell y'all, and you'd think dates, like, and y'all know, I do not, if you've ever seen my video, when I did the Javi review, I'm going to tell you if something tastes like, you know what I mean? But no, this is the best tasting thing ever. And they gave it to us on sourdough bread, and I ran over and I grabbed this container. I should have grabbed like 3 of them. Like, I swear to you, this is my Costco recommendation of the day. Go get you some Smash Foods. Phenomenal. I'm not even lying to you. I wish I was. All right, back to our issue at hand here, what we're doing. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make this. And you're probably like, what the hell is that? This is what we're going to put on the inside of our mixture. So we're going to take the crunchies, which I wish you could, those of you who order my Dubai chocolate, those of you who have my Dubai chocolate Carly cakes, you know. And if you know, you know. I wish you could hear. It's got this amazing crunch. It does not get soft. Phyllo dough, I don't know how it does it, but it's magic. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add the rest of this back in here because I am very low on pistachio butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, can y'all see? No, you can't. I got to put you back down. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds and try to get the rest of this out of here. And I'm going to put y'all down now, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to do this. Here we go again. All right. Are we down? I think you're good. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add that tahini. Remember I said that? You got to make sure it's shaken really good because it's all natural. There's literally one ingredient in here. And you're going to see how I'm going to do ratio. That's it. And that's all you need. And it puts this amazing sweet flavor in there. And then you want to start stirring it because you want to mix it all together. We want even amounts of the tahini and the pistachio butter all over the crunch. And this is going to be your middle. This is going to be your, like if you see on this one, let me show you up close. I think you can still see, yeah. You see right there? That's what that is. That's that crunch in the middle. And then you have the crunch here. Crunch from the top of the chocolate. All right. So let's get that tahini mixed up. You can't overcoat it. You want to coat it, okay? Like, or it's not going to pick up the pistachio. And the pistachio is going to just not come through. And we don't want that. Hold on. All right. I told y'all this was my last minute idea. So I wish I had more pistachio. See how it comes out like butter? And you're going to want to melt it as much as you can and then add it to the... Now, just like anything in life, pistachio butters are not all created the same. On the market is something called a pistachio crunch, if you can find it. It's phenomenal. The pistachio crunch is 1,000 times better than this one. This one is a get you buy, if that makes sense. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But it's what we call a get you buy because it's going to get you by until you can get the real thing. Again, I told y'all I'm going to be trying to get all of it out of here because we still have to eat this. You guys are like, talk about scraping the peanut butter jar. You'll understand once you taste it. All right, so there we go. So I'm gonna finish getting that stirred together. There we go. I'm gonna bring this back over here. Gonna put this in the garbage real quick. There we go. And now on top of that, we're going to add this. Again, imagine this is chocolate peanut butter. Dubai chocolate. Every bite, someone's gonna go in here and be like, is that Cool Whip? No, baby, that ain't no Cool Whip now. That is no Cool Whip. I'm expecting shortly for Kira to pop up over here. Because anytime I cook, magically my daughter wants to come see me. You know how that goes. If you know, you know. If you're a good cook, that's how you know your kids don't ever stay away. It doesn't matter how old they are. God, that's so good. All right. Now, on the top, all in the middle, and then we'll spread it out. All in the middle, and we'll spread it out. All in the middle, and then we're gonna spread it out. There we go, see? Now this is the fun part. You can make a decision in life here. Some people will just put whipped cream on top of this and call it a day. I say you gotta add chocolate. It's a Dubai chocolate bar, okay? We'll set that right there for right now. Wipe off our counter. Because we don't want anything dirty, messy. All right, y'all see that? All right. This is where it gets exciting. So we're gonna make a chocolate ganache. Y'all ever make ganache before? It's really easy. But what we're gonna do, because we're really smart, or maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Thought I was really smart. You're gonna add your protein shake. You're gonna pour it in to the bottom of your thing, of your bowl. But I don't have enough left, so I thought I did. Do I have protein shake in here that is open? Any day of the week I would have a protein shake that's open. Not today. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use a little dash of sugar-free Italian cream because I don't have anything else. Sometimes you gotta improvise. And that's okay. Just like making any kind of ganache, you want to put this in your microwave. See how much is in there? Just a little bit, like maybe 2 tablespoons. Depends on how much chocolate you want to put on top. Warm it up in your microwave. Here we go. Normally about 30 seconds. I know y'all have made ganache before. If you never made ganache, let me teach you how simple it is. You're literally gonna warm up your liquid. Normally it would be heavy whipping cream, but we're not those women anymore. So with that being said, we're gonna warm up our protein shake, or as I'm warming up right now. There we go. It's got a little like bubble boil. See it? See the steam? Steam, see that? Oh, the effect. Ooh. All right. Now, watch what's gonna happen. Dun, da, da, da. Let me bring y'all down on this one. Okay, let's come down a notch. I don't know why I didn't put y'all down here a lot sooner. Would have made all of our lives a lot easier, hey? Are we there? All right. So what you're gonna do now in that hot little bowl is you're gonna add your sugar-free chocolate chips. You see that? And you're gonna let them sit in that little hot thing there for a couple seconds. Then you're gonna take this, put it back in your microwave for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gonna hear the beep? Okay. We don't have the beep on because it's irritating and it makes our dogs bark. Okay, you see that right there? All right, let's watch how this works. Let's work some magic, ladies. Okay. ganache. You're like, wait, what? Yep. And all you got to do is keep stirring. And we're going to keep stirring. And you're going to incorporate all that protein shake into your chocolate. And it's going to make it a texture you can work with it. And then you don't have to worry about it being too thick or too thin. You guys are like, this is why this bitch has a cake business. 100%. See? Gosh, if you're feeling really froggy, you can take and make these into little balls. And you could just eat them just like they are. But we're not doing that tonight. Tonight, we're going to put this. Can y'all see? Yes. Okay. Tonight, while it's still hot, we're going to pour this in our pudding. Okay? Pour this in the pudding. And you're probably like, well, damn. Yep. It's already starting to get hard. It's okay. You're going to move it around like this. It's getting hard very quickly on me. That's what she said, by the way. All right. So you're going to spread it. Of course, it's not working good because I'm on camera. If I wasn't on camera, it would be spreading beautifully, not getting so hard so quickly. And you'd be able to see it all spread out nice and beautiful, but it's acting foolish. But will it taste good? That's the question. That is the question of the hour. There you go. Patricia, chocolate craving? Look at that. Look at that. See? Now what you're going to do, even though it's not the prettiest thing in the world, you're going to go ahead, put your Cool Whip container top on it. We're going to take this out because otherwise someone's going to go in there and grab it. And we'll probably won't make it through the night, to be honest with you. But just in case she does. I'm glad you're playing your music so loud. Well, I don't have a marker here. Or I would write on it, Dubai chocolate dessert. And there you go. There you go. Now it's going to go in the fridge. Now, as I told y'all a minute ago, let's try it together, right? Let's do it. Let's do it as a team. Team us. I got to put y'all back up because I feel short now. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Y'all with me? What do you think it's going to taste like? I really have not tasted it yet, so we shall see. Dubai chocolate bar dessert. Sugar-free. See how that goes into the chocolate like that? It's got that great crunch. It's got phenomenal texture. The chocolate on the top has that, see that? Because we made it a ganache. That's why we did it. There we go. All right. Let me chew real quick. I want to thank you. Every Sunday night, moving forward, for the rest of the year, I will be on our VIP level. You need to go to CoachMellyMel.com. It's $5.99 a month. The 6-step method is about adding protein to the foods you love. Not getting rid of foods. We're getting ready to move into February. And the theme of February for us at Chubby Girl Lifestyle is going to be, I can love myself without sugar. I can love myself without sugar. And it's going to be about recipes all month long. I'm going to make the sweetened condensed sugar-free milk for y'all. We're going to have a whole bunch of sweet treats. I'm going to teach y'all how to make truffles. We're going to have an amazing February, and we're going to learn how to love ourselves. So again, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching my live. Be blessed, be amazing, and thank you for being you. Dubai chocolate dessert from me to you. Be blessed, ladies. And then how do I turn this off? How do I stop it? I don't know. I don't know how to stop.